Hello and welcome to Logan Sounds Off, where we talk about books, music, and a whole lot more. I'm your host, Logan Kelly. Hello, welcome to Logan Sounds Off. Today we're going to be doing an album review on Dr. Feelgood. The album is the UA Years. There's 24 songs on this album, and that's on the shortest album, which I have in my hand right here, the CD. My favourite song on this album was Back in the Night, and one of my other favourite songs was Jumping from Love to Love. These songs weren't their biggest hits, but I would have thought they should have been. I really like those songs. Milk and Alcohol, and let's say Riot in Cellblock Number 9 and Sneakin Suspicion, they were a bit bigger. But there's a lot of songs on this that were brilliant, but didn't get as much appreciation. This is the only album I have of Dr. Feelgood. This is a very good introduction album, so that's why I picked it out. I know you don't usually do a compilation for an album review, but the reason why I done one today was because this album is very good for introducing a person to Dr. Feelgood and its style. So this would be like all the best songs on the album. Like one of the most iconic songs that they made was Roxette and Down at the Doctor's, and another song that I liked that wasn't as big was As Long as the Price is Right. So there's a lot of good songs on this album, like Nomado, Yakimo, Hong Kong Money, Put 'Em Out of Your Mind, Down at the Doctor's. There's a lot of good songs in this. On average, this is one of the best albums I have ever heard. In my opinion, there is no better Dr. Feelgood album. I really liked the song Baby Jane, because I thought it was a very good song to put at the start of the album. It was the 8th track out of 24, so that would be the start there. But there's some really good songs on this album. I definitely recommend to buy this. Unfortunately, you can't get the tape version anymore, I don't think, because tapes aren't being really made anymore that much. Because that has more songs on it. There was one song at the end that I didn't particularly like, and I couldn't actually listen to properly because the CD was scratched at that point. Hunting, Shooting, Fishing. So I can't really review that particular song. But Trying to Live My Life Without You, Monkey, Waiting for Saturday Night, all those songs are on this. Very good album overall. I definitely like if other albums were the Dr. Feelgood style, because their genre is amazing. The way they're using rock that sounds like it's the 70s in an album that's 1989. Now I know it's a single, so it's like back to 1980 to the 1970s, but that'd be the late 1970s. They're really good Dr. Feelgood. This album was released in 1989 by EMI Records, so that's fairly good there now that EMI were doing it, because they usually have some good albums. That'll show you. By Dr. Feelgood. This wasn't their most popular album. They had more popular ones, I'd say, probably. But people don't really know Dr. Feelgood, where I find they should definitely know them if they like rock. I myself love AC/DC. I love some Black Sabbath stuff. So I really think that if people listen to Dr. Feelgood who had a similar taste in music with me, then they would love this album. It's absolutely amazing. 24 tracks of heaven, in my opinion. You can listen to this all the time and you won't get sick of it, because there's so many songs on the album that you won't have time to listen to all of them over and over again. My favourite song overall on this album was, I'd probably say, Back in the Night. And my least favourite song was Hunting, Shooting and Fishing, which was the last song. So I've listened to this album loads of times. It's not an album that you get annoyed with after a while. It doesn't get boring because all of the songs are different tempos. Like, Back in the Night is it's slow in comparison to, I'd say She Does It Right by Dr. Feelgood. So there's some really good songs on this album. I really recommend it. I'm going to go massive on this one. I'm giving it a 5 stars. If I could give it a 6 out of 5 stars, I would. But that just doesn't sound right and breaks the laws of mathematics. So that's the end of the album review for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see ya.